96 of the Need English Speaking Challenge. I don't know. Whenever I try to filming myself using this hijab, wearing this hijab, I feel like this hijab didn't complement my complexion. There are times when I had the talk even in the morning, but still, well, I don't really care. At least like I will just wearing what I would like to wear now. I mean, the choose of hijab. And yeah, let's talk about English again. And you know, there are moments when I know that I didn't really good at English because of a certain moment. And it was like in the past, I used to, let's say, try to make a habit which was listening to English to while sleeping. So I play videos or perhaps audiobooks on YouTube and let it play and let me listening to it before I sleep and during I sleep. And I, like after I did that and wake up, I felt tired and exhausted. That way I know that perhaps I wasn't really good at English. My English isn't really good. I thought that way at that time, or perhaps later after that time. Not really sure, but I conclude that way after I experience this because, like, it happens even when I did that using, let's say, during my time listening to the different foreign language that I was learning at that moment. And it's usually that way. The feeling was that way, exhausted or tired in the morning after I slept. And I thought, like, I conclude why it could happen. The reason was probably because I didn't understand, or let's say, my brain kept, let's say, processing the information that I got during listening to the video or listening to the sound of English, especially if the vocabulary was something unfamiliar for me. My brain kept, let's say, unconsciously processing the meaning of it. And yeah, that happened. And I like these past few days, I started to get interest on listening to, or let's say, or watching on manhwa recap, right? And I found a title that kept me entertained, which is something that rare. I usually just get bored easily listening to, if I have to listening to a long story. And the title of the manhwa was I Only Need the Duke's Child. And before I was trying to, watching the manhwa recap, but I couldn't really find uh, the continuous story, the next stories, the next chapters, whether on YouTube or even on different websites. So that's why I tried to find again, search for it again on YouTube, and somehow I got it, but it provided in, let's say, audiobook rather than on a video, and I listened to it. it divided into several videos. Even the first two videos, I believe it took at least 5 hours to end it. And I'm happy because I kept, even when I felt boring, I still would like to, continue listening to it, which means that I could, control my attention now in terms of doing uh, something that used to entertain me, because somehow apparently I had more patience and had more energy to do my job or spend my time to be focused on my job in a long time rather than on the things that I enjoy, which was related to my hobby, which was one of them would be this related to manhwa. And just yesterday, I tried to, play it before I slept, and I didn't realize that it kept playing even after I wake up. And what made me felt happy was because I didn't feel tired or exhausted even after I wake up. Well, listening to the audiobooks that play in English, and I'm happy for that, which means that I didn't feel like my brain didn't process it the hard way again. And I also felt happy and still feel happy because I understand most of the content of the story, even if it was provided in English. And I hope it will be a good news, and I hope that I could, let's say, improve my English this way. And I hope I could improve my active skills in terms of, learning language again. Improve it well in the future, in the near future. Yeah, I perhaps talk too much, but I just feel happy for that and would like to tell you. At least I didn't need to think much about what kind of topic that I would like to share today, but that's what I could say. And I hope you enjoy it.